Friends, Africa is the future. The African continent is full of natural resources. It has a rising population. And right now, there is a huge movement taking place across the African continent to reject French colonialism and the legacy of French colonialism, with the Union of Sahel States and the great African leader of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. And that is why it is certainly disturbing to find out that someone who is a good friend of the Center for Political Innovation, who has spoken at our gatherings before, Joti Brar, leader of the Communist Party of Great Britain, Marxist-Leninist, has been arrested on the African continent at a demonstration that is part of this wave of anti-colonial movement. Joti Brar was in Kenya, and with activists from around the world that were part of the World Anti-Imperialist Platform, she joined demonstrations. She joined a peaceful rally calling for an end to French colonialism and French imperialism in Africa. And she and a number of other people were arrested. And at first, you would think, people get arrested at demonstrations all the time. They're usually let out within a number of hours. But it's been 48 hours. And as of now, she and her comrades have not yet been released. They're still being held in the jail in Kenya. On top of that, from what we understand, she's not the only one. There are a number of other activists that are being held with her, people from Korea, people from across the African continent, people from different parts of the world that were attending a gathering of the World Anti-Imperialist Platform. And on top of that, we understand protests are now taking place around the world. There are protests taking place in South Korea. There are protests taking place in Britain. And so we want to add our voices to the huge international chorus saying, release the World Anti-Imperialist Platform protesters, release Joti Brar, and release all of them. It's not a crime to peacefully protest. And they were not there as outsiders making trouble. They were there representing what is the will of the people on the African continent overwhelmingly. We have seen time and time again the African people come together and say they don't want France to dominate and oppress them, and they don't appreciate French and British and American corporations ruthlessly exploiting them. They want economic growth, they want development, they want an end to the globalist imperialist system, and they want Africa to take control of its own resources and its own economy and build and grow. So release Joti Brar. The Center for Political Innovation stands with her and with the World Anti-Imperialist Platform and everyone who has been arrested. We call for their immediate release, and we hope that Joti Brar can return to her home, to her family in Britain soon. And we also support her brother, Ranjit Brar, who's facing criminal charges for alleged anti-Semitism, just for his anti-imperialist speech and anti-Zionist speech in Britain. We stand with him as well. Political repression of anti-imperialists must end. It's not a crime to stand for humanity in the struggle against globalism and imperialism. So we want to add our voice of support to our friends and comrades in Britain. Thank you.